know you're somewhere, somewhere.
So Cancer. Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today Cancer, you guys got Owl Spirit. Now it came out in reverse, but as soon as it came out in reverse, I turned it. And I think that's what's happening for you guys right now. I think that there's some sort of change. Like there's something you're gonna see. And it's very different from how you saw it in the past. So it's like, maybe I'm getting like, you're gonna see something that's not of popular opinion. So it's like, you know how, I don't know, like something that everyone thinks, but you see it very differently. So you're kind of going against the grain. You're going against like what other people see. And that's what I'm getting for this read. Like you're transforming the way that you see something. And what I love about this is like, whatever you see differently is going to help bring you somewhere that you've needed to go. Like this is the stars, but what's interesting is like underneath the stars is the wheel. And I feel like this is going to help you turn the wheel in your own life, Cancer. Whatever you decide to see differently. I don't even think it's a decision. I think some shit's just going to come to you and it's going to click. You know what I mean? Sometimes, because of the way we see things, our perspective on things, it doesn't mean it's right or wrong, but sometimes our perspectives can hold us back. And I feel like something has been holding you back. So it could honestly be like, it's something that the public opinion is against. So it's kind of like public opinion can literally just be your friends and family. It can literally just be like your best friends that you talk to. It can literally just be like your sister, your brother, your mother, whoever. It's like everyone believes this, but you're going to kind of go against the grain. And I think that as you go against the grain, you're going to see like your dreams unfold because you're turning the wheel, whether you know it or not, by this change in perspective that you have. And I don't think your family and friends are wrong. I don't think that like they're wrong for believing, you know, this in a different way than you do. I'm just getting that there's like a different angle to this situation that like they're not seeing. So it's kind of like, you know, when you ask your friends or family about somebody and they've never met the person, they've never seen the person, so they can only go off what you've told them, but it can be very one-sided because again, like they've never met this person. That's kind of what I'm getting with this. It's like if it's about a person, if it's about whatever, it's like they're giving you their best judgment from what they know, but they can't give you more than that. So I'm getting like you're gonna kind of close a chapter in your life, and it's by changing your perspective on a person or something. Well, let's see what this is about though, Cancer. Yeah, so Cancer, you see like your opinion is shifting on something. And like with the Maiden, I feel like you're just on your way. Like finally there will be movement once you see something differently. That's what I'm getting. Like the Maiden is an energy of movement. Like the Maiden is not someone who just like takes whatever they can get. They're someone that's like wants to make shit happen. They could be seen as a little bit naive. And that's what I'm getting. Like I feel like it's unpopular opinion, or it's against what somebody said, or it's different than what somebody said. Do you know what I'm saying? This shift in your belief system, or the way you view a person, or the way you view a situation on like something that happened. So let's just say like there's union in reverse here. So let's just say you broke up with somebody, right? I feel like your opinion on someone is gonna shift. Like now, everyone's gonna have a different way it's gonna shift. Like some of you guys might be viewing someone as like a demon and like a terrible person, you know, they were a piece of shit, and you might change and be like, you know what, like maybe they're not. And for some of you, maybe you viewed someone as a total angel and you viewed somebody as like the best person in the world and someone who was like, you know, a hero in your eyes, and then you're gonna see maybe they're not. You know what I mean? Like I just feel a total shift in the way you see somebody. There's a lot of movement, Cancer. Now, it's like, it's interesting because you have the Three of Wands and you have the Maiden. So I see like this is your movement. But what's interesting is like, it's going to relate to the 3D. So as your opinion shifts, again, the wheel turns and then you're headed off somewhere. So a lot of you guys have been stuck and stagnant because of your opinions on a person or a situation or a relationship. Again, I feel like it's a mixed bag. For some of you guys, it could have been like, this was the worst person in the world, and it's going to shift to like, wow, maybe they weren't. And for others of you, I think that it's going to shift from like, this is the best person in the world. And I think that's the more important one, right? Like when you think someone's so important and you think someone's so special and you think someone is above you in a sense, and then you kind of, something brings them back down to earth. And with the 10 of Pentacles, that kind of makes sense. Like something comes down to earth, and in reality, I think you start to see like this person maybe wasn't as, this person wasn't shit, you know what I mean? Or maybe they were great, but you're giving them too much credit, you know what I mean? And I just feel like this very big shift happening within you where you see something totally different, and that's going to allow for you to move on. That's what I'm getting. Like, I think this shift in opinion allows you to have love in a new way again. Like, whatever opinion you had on this person, maybe some of you guys have been waiting for somebody, maybe some of you guys have been just putting, I feel like it's both, but more so like you're exalting someone in such a high, you're viewing them in such a high way. And I think once you bring them back down to earth and you see like the reality, right? Because when you love someone, Cancer, I feel like you're going to put them on like such a pedestal. But when you bring this person back down to earth and you ground your perspective, I feel like you start to see like maybe this person was not all that, and maybe I could actually do better. And I feel like that's why the Ace of Cups is here with integrity in reverse. Like, the way you viewed this love, I don't think was correct. The way you viewed this person was not correct. Whoever this person was, I feel like it's an ex. I feel like for most of you, it's like looking at someone and thinking they're like too good for you. You know what I mean? Or, wow, I wish I could have this person in my life, but they're not around. And then for others of you, maybe it's the opposite. I don't know. For some of you, it's something else completely. Like maybe maybe for some of you it's work, because we have the 10 of Pentacles with Union in reverse. So maybe some of you guys are breaking free from some sort of career, right? Like the union you had with a job or something. Like you're shifting careers, you're shifting everything in your life, and a lot of people might be disagreeing. I just see you going against popular opinion in your house, popular opinion amongst your friends, whoever is the people that you ask their opinions to, basically. That's who you're going against. And it's not like because you don't value their advice. It's not because they didn't give you good advice. It's because you're seeing something that nobody has seen. Because again, you've experienced something that no one has experienced. Like whether it be with a person in a relationship or a job, like you're the only one that did that job. You're the only one that was with that person. So like your opinion is above all. And I feel like you're going to bring this back down to earth, whatever this is, and think practically how this person affects you, or still affects you to this day, or this job, whatever it is. And I feel like you're going to let it go. I feel like for some of you, you're not romanticizing somebody anymore. Like you're not like saying, oh my God, this was, the only person for me. This is the only person that'll do. Like I think a lot of you guys are like putting this back down to earth and saying to yourself, you know what? I could do better. I could really do better. The whole lie that I believe that this person was everything, or that whatever, I feel like a lot of it has to do with love, but for some of you, I'm getting a little bit of career. But whatever it is that is changing completely in your life, I think it's for the best, Cancer. I think that whether you know it or not, this is going to turn the wheel for you. And with Destiny and the Ace of Cups, everything's going to start opening up for you because of this change in the shift that you had, that you are going to have. I really do feel like for some of you it's career, most of you it's love, but I just see like the reason that integrity I feel like is in reverse is because I feel like this is the way that you were feeling about the situation that like closed you off. So let's just say like for a long time you thought like this person was too good for you, or you thought that like this person was better than you, or you thought that this person deserved more than you. Like that was a lie, and that was what was holding you back from like moving on. For some of you guys it was guilt. For some of you guys it was pain. I don't see like pain though. Like I don't see like that you haven't healed from this situation. I just see that like the way you romanticize somebody, or romanticize this particular thing that I'm talking about, whatever it is in your life, I really feel like it's a person. But again, even a job, like you're meant, you know, when we say like that's the best job in the world, and then like some of us realize, you know what, like nothing is worth my mental health, nothing is worth my sanity, nothing is worth like being upset over or like not living my life for. And it doesn't matter what job it is. That's kind of like the same thing here. Same thing, but with a person. So it could be job, person, it doesn't matter. But this shit opens you guys up to so much new shit. That's what I'm getting. Like you're turning the wheel for yourself. You're going towards the stars. And what's so beautiful is like some of you guys are going to walk straight into new love. Because you're releasing whatever this was from the past. So beautiful. So yeah, you're going to start seeing clearly now. Think outside the box though. That's what I'm getting. Like, don't think outside the box. Like, nothing is as what it seems to be. You know what I mean? So it's like some opinion that you have about a person or about a job, whatever it is, about a new experience, about a place. Like, it's not like all it's cracked up to be. And I think if you realize that, or there's something that has changed about it, or there's something in you that has changed, and it's going to allow you to see this very differently. And once you see it, you can't look back. You're going to go forward so fast. That's what I'm getting. Let's pull some advice, Cancer. Wow. You see what I'm saying? You guys have spiritual growth coming out. And then take action is underneath. So exactly, like once you have this growth that enables you to see something, then action is going to start happening. Like again, I kept saying like I see a lot of movement happening in your life, Cancer, and it's because of this spiritual growth. So like when you get the card of spiritual growth, there's a connection that you're making. Like your energy is connecting to something beyond what you have always seen or always known. Like there's some sort of connection going on. I remember seeing this short by, I think I never know this guy's name. Eklund Hart or whatever his name is, whatever. And he was saying how like he stated something and in like a documentary he's making or an interview, whatever, and they're like, you can't say that because you don't know if it's fact or fiction, and like you can't say that unless you have like scientific data to back it up. And he was like, okay, then like they cut it out. And then what was interesting was like it was actually a factual statement. Like people found out years later that what he had said was true, but like they had already cut that out of his documentary or whatever. So he was just like, it's so funny because I had that feeling. I had made that connection a long time ago before anybody else did. And it was a connection that I just felt like all of a sudden it just came to me. I just knew it, and that was it. And that's what I feel like is going on. There's a connection being made. And again, like it's not something that you can really explain to anybody else, but it's just this connection that you feel. And this is what's going to allow for you to kind of put the focus back onto you. That's what I'm getting. And put the focus back onto your life and put everything like opens up for your life again, because you're not putting any energy in any place that it doesn't need to be, or sending energy, you know, to someone else, or putting energy in a past event. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, I feel like if the past was something that was holding you back, it's not going to hold you back anymore, Cancer. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.